I'm going to show you how to make a key system for your Roblox exploit. So the simplest way to do this is going to be to use Rayfield's built-in key system, which can be found at this documentation that I'll link in the description. So what you need to do is first start off by booting the library. Copy this and put it into your whatever you're using to create this. You can use Visual Studio Code, which is what I'm using, or you can just use your executor. So that will be the first line, and then we're going to need to create the window, which will be all this code here. So copy that, paste it in below. Now here is going to be where we actually enable the key system. So you can start by giving it a title, so you can just give it whatever title you want, and it's got loading title, loading subtitles, configuration saving, so we'll save your settings, Discord auto joins, and then key system, which is what we want. So if you switch this to true, it will enable the key system. You can put a title on it. Do that, and for this note you can tell them how to get your key system, so it might be join the Discord for key, and then file name, so this will save it under a folder on the person's executor workspace. So you should give it a good name, which is just be do Radeon key, and save key, so every time the user loads it up, it will save it if they've already entered it. That way you don't have to keep entering it every time you execute the script. And you can do this, will set key below to the raw site you would like Rayfield to get the key from. So if you want to put it into like a paste bin or a GitHub so that you don't have to constantly update the script, you can just update the paste bin or the GitHub. But I won't bother doing this for now. And then this here will be the key. So as it says here, it can also be raw file links to paste bin and GitHub, and otherwise it's just a string. So I'll just make it example key for now, and let's execute this and see what happens. Right, go ahead and execute it. There we go, it's loading up, and this is the key system here. So it's got the note, join the Discord for key, and then obviously it has we enter the key here. So we did, it was just example key into that, and it's going to load up our main script. But of course we haven't actually put anything into it yet, which is why there's nothing here. But that key system's working fine. And if you don't want to use Rayfield for the key system, you can add a load string to your script down here. So what you should do is find where you can destroy the Rayfield UI. Oops. Destroying the interface. Here we go. So under Windows at the bottom, copy this. And this is if you want to use a different GUI. Otherwise you can just use the Rayfield one, which will work fine. So we'll put it down here once the key system's actually loaded, and it might be good to actually put a wait 5 for now, because I'm not sure how long it actually takes to boot up. And then put this down here, which will destroy the GUI once we've completed the key system. And then you can either add all of your script down here, or you can put a load string to a paste bin that has your script on it. Like you could just do this load string, and then it would be pastebin.com/raw / whatever it is. But yeah, just putting your script down here will work fine. So I'll test that out now with a different GUI and see what happens. Okay, so I have added another GUI down here. So let's test this out in game. Make sure it works. Executes. Oh, actually, I've got the save key on, so it should just load straight up, I think. So there you go, there's the original one. And I think it's going to, yeah, there you go, it's going to destroy it and it will swap it for my one. Now you had to wait quite a long time there, so I think maybe we don't even use the wait, see what happens. Alright, execute that. And it will load up our key system. Just put in the key. Get it wrong, won't load. Put in the key, and it will load. Now it will destroy the other one and load your new GUI, but it's not very clean. It's pretty obvious that it's trying to load the other Rayfield one. So if you are going to use the Rayfield key system, you may as well just use their GUI and the rest of their library. It is a pretty good library. They have pretty much everything you'd need for a script. So if you did want to use the Rayfield GUI, then you're able to just come over to elements and you can add whatever you want. So you can add buttons, you can add toggles. I go over here, just delete this and add a toggle. So make sure you actually have a tab. And paste it in there. And then if I want to change the warp speed, there we go. Paste that in, execute. It will auto load the UI because I have save key on, and it will create a tab with a button. If you press the button, change our walk speed. So that works perfectly fine, and it's a good way to add a key system to your script. If you don't want to actually go to the effort of making one yourself, you can just use the Rayfield one.